Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their... Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
At the 33-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On the carry.
Tackle made by Chase Young. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give. This is Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
On the carry.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 11 carries, 51 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Anthony Harris.
Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 29-yard.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got Burton here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Ryan Connolly on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And that'll be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Jefferson, incomplete.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
on play action, they'll throw.
At the 37-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up
a 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are 1st onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
1st down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Lets it fly for... He's got a man. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
At the 21-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7.
Dan Bailey.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and a yard. Joe Mixon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Mixon on the draw. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Chase Young showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. 2nd and 14. Now Burrow. He completes it to Tate. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
The 12-yard line.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Burrow. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Burrow. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Rosas' kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Bengals 10, Vikings 7.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's third down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, and it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game, and you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Texans looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
The quarterback is sacked.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 10 yards. And
they run it again with Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
The second down.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And
they'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
25, Alexander.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Going to run with Madison again. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Madison, the ball carrier.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's third and 2.
And it's third down.
He can run for it, and he will. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And that makes it 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Dan Bailey.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second and 11 now. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
brings up third.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And out of the gun now on third down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
It's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly.
Holding, receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
An 8-yard pickup.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
DJ Reader.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a run with Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He gets this one to Boyd. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
That's a gain of 3.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
And 1.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense points there. That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. And a huge touchdown there, Charles, to put them ahead at the 2-minute mark.
What a great finish we've got ahead of us. Let's see if the other team can answer.
Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. He'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. He'll buy some time right, and he's going to keep it here. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Burrow on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.